Hi, it's Chris. In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and reinstall the water valve on your Samsung refrigerator. Removing and replacing the water valve in your Samsung refrigerator is actually very easy to do and requires a few basic hand tools. Keep in mind, if your machine needs to be repaired, it's usually simple enough to do it yourself. Visit PartSelect.com, enter your model number, and quickly find and order the part you need. The main reason to be looking at replacing the inlet valve in your Samsung refrigerator is if you're finding that you're not getting any water coming through your dispenser or very little production of ice through your ice maker. In those situations, you're going to need to replace that valve. So the first thing we need to do if we're going to remove and reinstall the water valve on your Samsung refrigerator is, of course, we're going to need to unplug it, remove the power to it, and as well, we're going to need to turn off the water supply. We don't want to be disconnecting things and having water flying all over the place. So now that we have the fridge turned around and we have access to the back, we need to take this back panel off. And it's just held in place by a few screws. We're going to take those screws out. And lift the back panel right out of place. So now that we have the back panel off, we just need to remove this one screw. That'll free the valve to come away. So with the screw removed, we just need to pull our valve out of position. And you'll see we have a couple water lines and an electrical harness. So we'll undo the electrical harness first, and it's really easy. You just need to squeeze this tab and pull it straight off. Now with that removed, we have a water line. And to remove that, we pull this little keeper off of this fitting. This little black thing here. You just pull that straight out. Once that's pulled off, that allows us to take this collar, this white collar, push it upwards towards the valve, and pull the water line straight out. With that removed, all we have left now is this other line that we just need a wrench for. Now there may be a little water in that line. Just have a cloth handy to catch any of that water. And then just pull that hose straight out. And there, it's just that easy to remove the valve. So now to install our valve, we'll just want to reverse the process. We'll hook up our water line by pushing that straight on and down all the way, and now bring down the nut and screw it on tight to make this connection. Take your wrench and tighten that up. Terrific. Now that we've done that water line, let's do the lower one. And these are really easy. They just simply push up inside, push it all the way in till it won't go any further, and then pull back a little bit. You'll see it's nice and tight. And then all we need to do is to put in that little keeper in place. And we just push it into position, give it a little push, and that snaps in place. And that just stops that collar from being able to be depressed and allowing that line to come out. So it's just a little keeper. And we put our screw in. Now with our valve secured, we just need to put our back panel on. And we just put our screws in to hold the panel in place. So now that we put the back panel on and the rest of the screws put in and secured, then we'll just turn our fridge around, plug it back in, turn on our water supply, and we're good to go. So there you go. You can see just how easy it is to replace the water inlet valve in your Samsung refrigerator.